Dreamville, y'all love Kendrick Lamar, correct?
What?
As do I. So I just want to come up here and be like, publicly be like, bruh, that was the lamest, like, goofiest shit. And I say all that to say, it made me feel like 10 years ago when I was moving incorrectly. And I pray that God align me back up on my purpose and on my path. You know what I mean? I pray that my nigga really didn't feel no way. And if he did, my nigga, I got my chin out. Take your best shot, I'm gonna take that shit.
How you apologize to the nigga who dissed you and called you trash? Called your discography a light pack. When I seen this yesterday, a singular tear fell down my left eye. I couldn't believe it. It's a reason why, y'all remember back in the day, I used to call this nigga Nap King Cole. I forgot why I stopped. I should have not. This nigga was never about it from then till now. I always told you that J. Cole's raps was, by the way, here's another thing. And I knew, maybe this is why you apologize to motherfucking Kendrick Lamar. Because everything he tried to say about Kendrick was cap. I told you he had to rap that shit in Americans. He ain't even believe it. Would you really think your discography better than Kendrick, nigga? Talking about 4 albums in 12 years I could divide. Yeah, that nigga got 3 classics in 12 years, nigga. How many you got, nigga? Everything he was saying about Kendrick, we said about him. Oh yeah, that shit was trash. It put us to sleep. You know your nickname that I've been calling you is Nap King Cole, right? You're literally audio NyQuil. When we want to put some shit on, you know the white noise you can put on your TV or your Alexa or whatever the fuck, you put on a nice J. Cole album. It'll knock you out in 15 minutes. So when I heard him saying that to Kendrick, I'm like, is this nigga lacking self-awareness? What the fuck is going on? But again, I admit I was fooled. When I seen this last night, chat, when I seen this, he is exactly who we thought he was. A nigga not built for the crown. Listen to this weak ass speech.
I've been happy. I've been moving on my own accord, off my own desires, my own wants. Now, why am I saying all of that? All of that shit led me up into this point. 10 years later, after this song, I'm here. Here I am. I've been just chasing my shit. You know what I mean? Like following my dream and just trying to like head to the fall off in the way that I wanted to do it. And so I put out this project on Friday called Might Delete Later. I don't know how many people done checked it out or whatever, but I put this project out. And I swear to God, I'm so proud of that project because I know, one, it's just a lead up. It's just an EP that leads me up to this thing that I've been working on for a long time. And I know the work it took to get to a certain type of skill level. And I love this shit. So that shit mean a lot to me, right? So I'm so proud of that project, except for one part.
Jesus
it's
Christ.
One part of that shit that make me feel like, man, that's the lamest shit I ever did in my fucking life, right? And I know this is not what a lot of people want to hear. I know I can hear my niggas up there right now like, nah, don't do that. But I got to keep it 100 with y'all, right? I damn near had a relapse, right? Because y'all heard some shit that happened 2-3 weeks ago, however long it was. Y'all heard that bazooka that was dropped on the motherfucking game, right?
Even in his apology, he dick riding the next man. Yo, whose goat is this, man? Yo, if you're a Kendrick, if you're a Cole fan, I don't care, man. I need one of y'all industry niggas to come up here and debate me, man. What type of beta male bullshit, weak nigga shit is this? How you dick riding the nigga how you dick riding the song he dissed you on? You're apologizing for your song and dick riding his song. It's like you in the club, a nigga slap you, you punch him, and now later you say, man, yo, I'm sorry for even punching you, but I ain't gonna lie, that slap that you slapped me with, that shit was crazy, right? Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, I felt that. What the fuck? What the hell's going on?
So all of this time of me moving on my own accord, for the first time I was tested. Why am I tested? Because I got the world.
This is my fucking problem with these rappers who rapping shit they don't mean. Bitch, nigga, you been saying for 3 years, somebody test me. I'm in my prime. Nigga, you said on the shit, I could drop 2 classics. You been packing. Please, somebody test me. Nobody, yo, hey, when I beef, I want it to be real. Yo, let's go. Please, somebody, anybody. The 4'9" midget who can't even, he got to jump to get on the monkey bars. He sent, wasn't even a Scud missile. It was a warning shot. You're like, oh no, never mind. I don't want to be tested no more. I'm good. What? What type of bitch made shit is this?
And I got my niggas like, what you gonna do, Cole? My niggas like, boy, I must have had 1,000 missed calls. Oh my fucking God. Text flooded. I couldn't even answer my shit. Nigga, it's wartime.
I blame all of y'all. Y'all should left this nigga in Ghana once he stopped rapping. I keep telling you about these Kawhi Leonard ass niggas. If they don't have passion enough to drop music consistently, leave them where they at. This nigga must have thought he was Michael Jordan when Michael Jordan quit basketball to go play like baseball. This nigga was riding tricycles in Tribeca, went to Ghana to play basketball. He was a 12th man shooting 1-3 a game, gassed as fuck. He did not want to rap no more. Y'all niggas was like, no, we need you. We didn't need this fuck nigga. Let him stay wherever the fuck he's at. This nigga came back cosplaying as the top rapper and only did a bunch of beta male bullshit.
Right? Niggas want to see blood.
Yeah.
And
you've been telling us somebody test me. Yo, why this nigga acting like we set him up to squat with? He's been talking like that. Numero uno.
And I was conflicted because
you're not like that. That's why you're conflicted. You're not like that. Yo, if Jay-Z don't call this nigga and tell him, bro, you a bitch, bro. I'ma just, like, we love you and everything, Cole, but, man, this is the reason why we got to keep you on tracks like this, like, all my life, man. You not like that, my nigga. You just not like that, bro.
One, I know my heart, you know what I mean? And, like, I know how I feel about my peers, these two niggas that I just been blessed to even stand beside in this game, let alone chase they.
He's still jacking the big three. They're not chasing you. They're not chasing you. You're an afterthought. You're the nigga who's always at the runner-up podium. While these niggas are getting gold and silver, you're over there just like, yo, at least I'm on this bitch. For all y'all niggas who came in fourth and below, y'all not here. I got my bronze trophy. They're not thinking about you. You ain't no fucking competition.
Greatness, right? So I felt conflicted because I'm like, bro, I know I don't really feel no way. But the world want to see blood. I don't know if y'all can feel that, but the world want to see blood.
You know, I realized I thought Kanye West was the person who tried to embody and try to, like, you know, do this Jesus cosplay the most. It's this nigga. This nigga think he on some turn the other cheek. I love my brothers. Nigga, man, get out of that shit, nigga. These niggas violated your soul.
So I say all of that to say, in my spirit of trying to, like, get this music out, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I moved in a way that I feel spiritually feel bad on me. Like I try to, like, jab my nigga back and I try to keep it friendly. But at the end of the day, when I listen to it and when it comes out and I see the talk, that shit don't sit right with my spirit.
I know why it don't sit right, nigga. Because you gave some weak ass bars, nigga. Your shit wasn't hitting like how you see when Kendrick diss you niggas, Kendrick diss you niggas like he's a father coming in to slap his lazy son out of his sleep. He talked to y'all niggas disrespectfully. You drop some shit and you don't like how people reacting to it. Now they making you seem like you did some bullshit and you in your feelings. See, you not a gladiator, man.
Spirit, that shit make me feel that shit.
I guarantee if people were gassing this shit saying, yo, this is how you take the #1 spot. Great response. Yo, he demolished Kendrick. He not apologizing. But this is the bitch made shit I'm talking about. This is the bitch made shit I'm talking about. Basically, he talking about people kind of reacting to his diss. If he was on it, you would have stood on it. No diddy. You would have been like, man, this is what I feel. Nigga, don't diss me. Yo, this is why I'm telling you, man. I don't care what y'all say about Drake, okay? I'm glad Drake my favorite rapper. Because ain't no fuck nigga about to diss us in a goddamn song and we about to sit here and, like, acknowledge their diss and then apologize for ours. Fuck that.
Disrupts my fucking peace. So what I want to say right here tonight is in the midst of me doing that and in that shit, trying to find a little angle and downplay this nigga's fucking catalog and his greatness, I want to say right now tonight.
The nigga even admitting he was capping in his fucking bars. Bruh, you couldn't pay me. There's nothing you could do to get this out of me. No diddy. Like, it's no way, even if I really feel like, damn, that's my man's and I shouldn't have dissed him like that. Nigga, I'm never admitting that. Nigga, we could talk about it at the end. Yo, J. Cole must not got no real friends. If anybody got some real friends, y'all never fought with y'all friends? And then afterwards, you be like, yeah, that was some bullshit. Yeah, I shouldn't even. But nigga, this is mid-fight. It's a mid-fight. Fuck is you doing? This is mid-fight.
Like, how many people think Kendrick Lamar is one of the greatest motherfuckers to ever touch a fucking microphone?
I'm done with this nigga, man. It's over. It's over. It's like the nigga literally is telling you, I shouldn't have dissed this guy because he's so great, he's better than me. This guy, it's like, what can we do with this? What can we do with this? Kendrick gotta have some secret for this nigga. Kendrick must know that J. Cole maybe secretly love men, fucking trannies on it. I mean, transsexuals. I don't want to mess with people's yeah. J. Cole cheated on his wife or something, got a secret baby. I don't know what the fuck he must have known about this nigga, but the way he's copping a plea, nigga, at least I think Diddy was at least saying, you know what, man, fuck Cassie, nigga. We about to take it to, oh, never mind, we're not taking it to court. Resell it. This nigga is folding faster than Diddy. What the fuck? And this is another thing too. You see all y'all little Dreamville, Dollar in a Dream, J. Cole fans, we blame y'all niggas too, man. Y'all niggas pussy too, I'm sorry. Let this have been an OVO fest. Let Drake had been at OVO fest, talking about in the middle of the Meek beef, talking about, hey, you know what, man, I shouldn't even drop no back-to-back. Matter of fact, ain't Meek one of the realest niggas ever? Nigga, it would have been radio silent, nigga. Who would have booed that nigga? Fuck out of here. It's wartime. The fuck are y'all over here? Ah! This ain't PG Lang Fest. It's Dreamville Fest. The fans pussy too. Who the boo Drake on stage? Get the fuck on out of here.
Dreamville, y'all love Kendrick Lamar, correct?
What?
As do I. So I just want to come up here and be like, publicly be like, bruh, that was the lamest, like, goofiest shit. And I say all that to say, it made me feel like 10 years ago when I was moving incorrectly. And I pray that God align me back up on my purpose and on my path. You know what I mean? I pray that my nigga really didn't feel no way. And if he did, my nigga, I got my chin out. Take your best shot, I'm gonna take that shit.
It's only right. Kendrick, first of all, I think, you know, we're going to talk about where this battle is going to lie afterwards, but Kendrick, don't spare this fuck nigga. Hit him with a guillotine. You see, a weak nigga like this, let me tell you, out of everybody, the worst type of man that you have to be careful of is a nigga that is spineless. He goes left, he goes right, he stands on no moral code, no principle. He don't even stand on his fucking word. Now, I know some of y'all might be like, no, he's just like, you know, he realized he did something, he apologized. That's not what we're talking about. A man that is spineless, that will tolerate disrespect, that won't stand on his own word, that will say that if A happens, they'll respond with B, and A happens and B's not an option no more, is on stage dick riding the ops, is somebody you want to go to war with. Let's be honest. And again, obviously, we're just making up shit. This is an analogy. Does J. Cole sound like the nigga that if you got problems in your city and you walking home late at night, you want to be with? He sound like he the nigga who gonna run once 5 niggas pull up, or he might be on their team beat your ass too. It's a spineless nigga, man. It's a disgusting trait to have. I know some of y'all gonna be like, no, he's nigga. It's a lyrical competition. In reality, I have a theory, people. Honestly, I have a theory. You see, J. Cole, I've always said is a sucker. I watched him for 3+ years get buttered up on stage every time him and Drake takes the stage. Drake gives him a 5-minute speech every time. Hey, brother. I know you're not the best. You'll never be the best. I'm the best. But you're right behind me. You're number 3. You're just there. Matter of fact, if it wasn't you being kind of mediocre, I wouldn't get to be way better. He gives him mad backhanded compliments, and J. Cole sits there and blushes and, oh my God, Aubrey, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Not one of these times does he ever say and flip the script to say, Drake, thank you, because you made me the best rapper in the game. He plays his role like a good boy. Plays it like a good boy. I remember watching the whole time like, you still letting Aubrey tell you this bullshit to your face? Drake don't think it's a Spider-Man meme. He says he's the top 2, it ain't 2. So this is what I think happened. This is how malleable, gullible, and this is what happens when you truly don't have that killer instinct. You don't got mama mentality. I think Kendrick called this nigga. And I think Kendrick said, bro, you know I fuck with you. Them bars really wasn't for you. You know who I'm shooting at. Because Kendrick been trying to get at Drake. But he does it in like interesting ways where he doesn't seem like he's only going at one person. He'll do a control where he's mentioning 15 niggas. He'll do it in other different ways where it seemed like it could apply to maybe more than one, even though you kind of know it's for Drake. And when he felt attacked on this first-person shooter, he made a response that seemingly applied to both. I think he called J. Cole and said, bro, that shit wasn't meant for you, bro. And you know what J. Cole did? Oh, word? Oh, my bad then. Yeah, my bad. That's another reason why you don't want the spineless nigga on your team anyway. The ops in the last minute could be like, oh yeah, when we shot up the car, you was in there? This is what it is. Yo, when we shot up your car, oh, you was in there? Oh, nigga, we wasn't trying to shoot at you. We trying to shoot him. The fuck? Damn, if we knew you was in the car, we wouldn't even shot. You're like, oh, okay. Yeah, even though I got shot in my leg and my hip and, oh shit, you wasn't shooting at me? Oh, all right, well, we ain't got no beef then. That's J. Cole. That's J. Cole. That's J. Cole. That's J. Cole. He just basically toast. Oh, as long as you wasn't going at me. Even though you sent all type of Scud missiles, hit me all type of places. Oh, you really wasn't trying to get at me though. You were trying to get at him. Oh, well, we cool. My bad. My bad for shooting up your block the next week. I should have even done that. My bad. I thought you was just trying to kill me, so that's why I acted like that. But now that I know you was trying to kill him, and I was just like in the car on some collateral damage, I want no smoke. That's J. Cole.
Shit on the chin, boy. Do what you do. You know what I mean? Like, all good. Like, it's love. And I pray that y'all are like, forgive a nigga for like the misstep, and then I can get back to my true path. Cause I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Past 2 days felt terrible. Like, it let me know how good I've been sleeping for the past 10 years.
This is the reason why y'all should have never told this nigga to stop playing basketball and come back to rap. You should told him to stay there, nigga. He could have been playing in Taiwan, nigga, with motherfucking Dwight Howard for the Shanghai Sharks or some shit, nigga. Leave that nigga over there. Okay? He been at where ain't want to get up in this rap competition shit. How good he been sleeping? Nigga, what type of sleep you been getting in the last 2 days? Nigga, yo, this nigga's acting like, this is a problem. We're gonna talk about it. This is the problem with a fuck nigga like J. Cole. This nigga done made Kendrick Lamar get a buy round. This nigga's acting like Kendrick Lamar is Freddy Krueger running through his dreams, giving him nightmares. Nigga, how you gonna give your op that much credit? Nigga, you couldn't get me to admit this even if it was true. I can't sleep. I can't even sleep comfortable. I keep waking up in hot flashes. I'm waking up in cold sweats. Nigga, what? Nigga, this is the time you say I slept comfortable as a baby. This nigga say he can't sleep. How How is your sleep disrupted by a 4'8" midget that call himself Kung Fu Kenny? The fuck is going on?
So all of that to say, man, I want to now perform the song that's a reminder to me of getting back on the right path and getting in tune with God. And the name of the song is called Love You.
This nigga on some Chance the Rapper shit, man. I love my wife. I love get him out of here, man. Get him out of here, man. Nigga, you ain't rapping about God and how long, nigga, man. Now you talking about God. Like, get out of here, man. Get him out of here, man. Get him out of here, man. Yo, make a gospel album, nigga. Nigga, go make a collab album with Kirk Franklin or something. Get out of here, nigga. Fuck out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here, Ken. No, I can't even say the name. Get out of here, J. Cole. Go make a fucking collab album with Kirk Franklin or something. Now it's all about God and spiritual. Get out of here, nigga. Hell is going on? I gotta get right with God. What the hell is Kendrick doing to y'all niggas, man? Is it voodoo? I mean, you gotta get right with God. You gotta get right with God because you retaliated, nigga. It's self-defense. The nigga say gotta go get right with God. The nigga say, yeah, he gotta go get right with God. What in the fuck is going on? You just gave Kendrick a win. He don't even gotta respond to you fuck niggas no more. I dissed the nigga, he tried to diss me, then he said he gotta get right with God because he know this shit didn't sit good. And the shit was trash. You gotta go get right with God. Nigga, what type of voodoo is Kendrick doing? He got his ops apologizing, saying they gotta go get their spirituality right. Hey, that boy Steezy, stop the bullshit. Drake ain't doing that. I promise you, I'll bet my whole career on it. Drake ain't apologizing for shit. And I'll say this. Drake is hoping. Matter of fact, you know what? This is gonna end up well for Drake. Not in the meantime, because people are gonna think that Kendrick's like undefeatable. But let's get this pussy nigga J. Cole off the chessboard. Like, get him out of here. Like, this nigga wasn't built for it anyway. This nigga was gonna soak up like, you know, all type of, you know, Scud missiles and everything to make Drake look bad anyway. This is Drake versus Kendrick, okay? This nigga was get him off the field. One thing for sure, two things for certain. Drake ain't ducking no fades. And I'm gonna be honest with you, Drake wants that fade. Badly. And he's been wanting it for the last 10 years. Now, y'all are going to ignore facts. Y'all gonna act like Drake is a nigga who just ducked everybody. When he's engaged with even, I'm not gonna say a Pusha T is Kendrick, but he's engaged with a lot of people. Actually, pretty much everybody who's really ever said anything about him. Here's the thing I keep telling y'all about Kendrick. Kendrick is doing it for moments. We ain't see Kendrick really fire the real bombs yet. This is why I think this nigga's just a bitch. The hell? How the hell you bowing out before the beef start? Y'all are just doing subliminals at this point. If y'all think for 1 second that Drake has worked and dedicated his life to this art of making music, I know some of y'all are like, oh, they do pop music. He's been the only consistent one, year in, year out. 1 or 2 projects a year, features, giving all the new guys. If you think that he did all this shit for 10 years, 15 years, just to duck Kendrick Lamar when he's taking on all other competitors, you clearly are just not a fan of Drake. I'm not saying that it means he would automatically win, but if you're thinking he's ducking, you're just not a fan. These guys are playing chess. Kendrick, Drake. Drake trying to bait Kendrick to drop the actual nuclear bomb, which is everybody's heard that Kendrick got like a whole dedicated diss song in the cut. Because now you can assess the situation much more. Drake never mentioned nothing about no big 3. Who gives a fuck? Right? So we want to know, or he want to know, what the fuck does Kendrick got on him? Because you know Kendrick he's a shrewd operator. He's not going to come with a bunch of like bullshit rhymes. He's going to come with some substance. Some way, somehow. He's going to come with it. Yo, this is how I'm dissing you. Drake is trying to assess that before responding. I keep telling y'all, this is the reason why the Pusha T shit went left. He hopped out first, not thinking that Pusha T was going to come back with only the same used, washed up, writing shit, and that's why he addressed it on Duppy Freestyle. He said, yo, I just left from over there putting pen to the page. You know, I just wrote 30 hours for y'all. Y'all can't talk. Like, he thought that was their ammo. Using the same tried and tried, use and abuse angle to get at Drake. Hey, you can't really fuck with us. We don't know if you're writing. He addressed all that jumping out, but he jumped out first. Remember, Infrared came first. He jumped out first. What's up? Oh, y'all gonna talk about me not writing? Y'all gonna talk about ghostwriters? Well, what up? I don't wrote for your mans, this and third, blah, blah, blah. Cool. Then, of course, Pusha T comes with the actual T. So, you're dealing with a more shrewd operator who's also knowing he's dealing with someone else who's very formidable. And not only formidable in talent, rapping, but also has a formidable career where you can't just necessarily shit on by just saying, yo, you unsuccessful, because by every margin and metric, Kendrick Lamar is a very successful rapper. So he's playing the game close. He's playing chess. I'm gonna tell you where this fuck nigga J. Cole comes in and messes it up. Because now Drake is in a position, if he responds even remotely soon, he is in a position where he's operating from being down 3-1 and the game just started. Why? Because the way this battle was set up, from how Kendrick kicked it off with the most direct shot on Like That, it's me versus y'all two fuck niggas. Fuck the big three. I'ma show people that both y'all is trash. And here's the thing. A battle is easier won when you seem to be battling two people at once, right? You get to basically attack both at once. It's like me in a fight. If I get my ass whipped in a one-on-one, you're gonna be like, damn, that nigga really fucked you up. If I fight three people at the same time, even if I lose, you're like, damn, nah, that nigga really held his own. You get what I'm saying? So it's in your advantage if it's 1v multiple. So again, here's where Drake is at after this fuck nigga move by J. Cole. Everyone is, and you're gonna start seeing it. By the way, today's the first day we're streaming on X. Hey, we're streaming on X today. Rumble's our home, but we're streaming on X. We got crazy numbers right now. We got 36,000 people watching on Twitter. That's what it's telling me. I don't know if it's true. We got, how much is this? 25,000 on YouTube. About 9,000 on Rumble. And on Twitch, we got 2,500. But what you're going to see on, like, especially X, you know, Twitter, people have these conversations. There's a place that's like a town square. Shout out to Elon. What you're going to see is that people are going to mythicize Kendrick Lamar and almost turn him into the boogeyman without him doing a single fucking thing more. You know why? Because, of course, it looks amazing on paper when you diss two niggas and a nigga try to diss you back and apologize for even trying to do that. You ain't apologizing for you dissing them. They're apologizing for even trying to question you. So J. Cole has put Kendrick and Kendrick's song or his verse on Like That in a position, no Diddy, that is unfathomable. How do you feed a song? How do you defeat a song where it's two people that got dissed on that song or that verse, and one of the people who got dissed apologized for even trying to respond because you're so great? Do you understand what I'm saying? At this moment, the verse for Like That for Kendrick has taken a new form. It's now synonymous with hip-hop history. Some would have said before, because he's calling out his contemporaries and the other two guys who's running the culture with him, but it's more even synonymous with hip-hop history, because forever and for always, this clip right here will be remembered as the time that Kendrick called out the other top two niggas, and one of the niggas tried to respond, but copped a plea before he could even respond. That's powerful. That's powerful. So here's the thing, and this is why I think Drake might have to body slam this nigga J. Cole too. Fuck nigga, even if you did not, if you that scared of Kendrick, nigga, go call him on the phone and cry to him if that's what you want to do. Don't admit it publicly, because you now put this situation in a position where now I got to do twice the amount of work in terms of people are looking at this verse as like the illest verse ever. Let me ask y'all a question. If you watching right now, and allegedly we got maybe over 50,000 people watching. Type the first 2 lines of Like That. You don't know. You probably don't know. You got to look it up, Google it. I get it. Because what Kendrick is really good at is making moments. And the moment is calling these fuck niggas out. The verse itself will not be one of them verses where you know from beginning to end. You're going to know the lines that call niggas out, but you're not going to know the whole verse from beginning to end. You know that, and I know that. You know that, and I know that. You know that, and I know that. But the legacy of this verse is going to continue to grow. I'm going to tell you why. Because this verse has to be potent when a nigga like J. Cole does this. I'm going to play this one more, and then we're going to go into some reactions to what everybody else is saying. Then I'm going to give you the war strategy for Drake going forward. Then we're going to also get into what Kendrick should be doing now. Right now, Kendrick he just got a buy round. The nigga got a buy round, and he don't got to do a motherfucking thing than watch these guys. God forbid, if this Thursday or Thursday night or Friday morning, when We Don't Trust You 2 drops, if there's another Kendrick verse, Hiroshima. We'll get into that, but you know, I was talking and dubbing over this, you know, J. Cole, Bitch Made Apology. Let me just play it all in one that you guys can hear it, and then we'll move on to some responses from the culture. Here we go.
I've been happy. I've been moving on my own accord, off my own desires, my own wants. Now, why am I saying all of that? All of that shit led me up into this point. 10 years later, after this song, I'm here. Here I am. I've been just chasing my shit. You know what I mean? Like following my dream and just trying to like head to the fall off in the way that I wanted to do it. And so I put out this project on Friday called Might Delete Later. I don't know how many people done checked it out or whatever, but I put this project out. And I swear to God,
I hate to cut it off. I know I just want to listen to it. This nigga really named this project. This is the problem with this guy. He dropped a project, Might Delete Later. It already tells you that this is, you know what type of people I like? I like people that move with intention and are decisive. I don't like people, and I refuse to do business with people that seem to be double dutching. They can't make up their mind. You see, somebody who's always in the middle can't make up their mind. I might do this, I might. No. As men, you make a decision, you execute it, even if it turns bad, you then try to pick up the pieces. Indecision is a female characteristic. That's a fact. You ever go to the drive-thru with a girl? She knew goddamn well you was going to Wendy's. From 15 minutes, you drove all the way across town. Y'all at the drive-thru. What you want? I don't know. What are you getting? It's a female trait. It's a female trait. Oh, I might delete this later. I might wear this. That was a red flag to me. The fuck? You might delete. What's up with this indecision? Indecision. So when the nigga said might delete later, we thought it was just a funny title with not too much like meaning. We didn't think that was actually his demeanor. Until, actually, I gotta get the longer version of this. Apparently he says to his team, yo, we gotta get that song off of DSPs. The song I'm dissing Kendrick, I don't want no one to consume no more. Take it off DSPs. Take it off my album. Let me see if I can find that clip. But keep listening.
I'm so proud of that project because I know one, it's just a lead up. It's just an EP that leads me up to this thing that I've been working on for a long time. And I know the work it took to get to a certain type of skill level. And I love this shit. So that shit mean a lot to me, right? So I'm so proud of that project, except for one part. It's one part of that shit that make me feel like, man, that's the lamest shit I ever did in my fucking life, right? And I know this is not what a lot of people want to hear. I know I can hear my niggas up there right now like, nah, don't do that. But I got to keep it 100 with y'all, right? I damn near had a relapse, right? Because y'all heard some shit that happened 2-3 weeks ago, however long it was. Y'all heard that bazooka that was dropped on the motherfucking game, right? So all of this time of me moving on my own accord, for the first time I was tested. Why am I tested? Because I got the world and I got my niggas like, what you gonna do, Cole? My niggas like, boy, I must have had 1,000 missed calls. Oh my fucking God. Text flooded, I couldn't even answer my shit. Nigga, it's wartime, boom, 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 right? Niggas wanna see blood. And I was conflicted because one, I know my heart, you know what I mean? Like, I know how I feel about my peers, these two niggas that I just been blessed to.
Hold on, I found the clip on Twitter, I think. Let's see, where he says, yo, just take it off streaming platforms. This is the most bitch made move I've ever seen.
Did in my fucking life, right? And I know this is not what a lot of people want to hear. I know I can hear my niggas up there right now like,
oh, it's the same clip.
Nah, I don't do that, but I gotta keep it 100 with y'all, right? I damn near had a relapse, right? Because y'all heard some shit that happened 2-3 weeks ago, however long it was. Y'all heard that bazooka that was dropped on the motherfucking game, right? So all of this time of me moving on my own accord, for the first time I was tested. Why am I tested? Because I got the world and I got my niggas like, what you gonna do, Cole? My niggas like, boy, I must have had 1,000 missed calls. Oh my fucking God. Text flooded, I couldn't even answer my shit. Nigga, it's wartime. Niggas wanna see blood. And I was conflicted because one, I know my heart, you know what I mean? And like, I know how I feel about my peers, these two niggas that I've just been blessed to even stand beside in this game, let alone chase their greatness, right? So I felt conflicted because I'm like, bro, I know I don't really feel no way, but the world want to see blood. I don't know if y'all can feel that, but the world want to see blood. So I say all of that to say,
I'm a bitch.
In my spirit of trying to like get this music out, I ain't gonna lie to y'all, I moved in a way that I feel spiritually feel bad on me. Like I try to like jab my nigga back and I try to keep it friendly, but at the end of the day, when I listen to it and when it comes out and I see the talk, that shit don't sit right in my spirit. That shit make me feel, that shit disrupts my fucking peace. So what I wanna say right here tonight is in the midst of me doing that and in that shit, trying to find a little angle and downplay this nigga's fucking catalog and his greatness. I want to say right now tonight, how many people think Kendrick Lamar is one of the greatest motherfuckers that ever touched a Dream Girl, y'all love Kendrick Lamar, correct? As do I. So I just want to come up here and be like, publicly be like, bro, that was the lamest, like, goofiest shit. And I say all that to say, it made me feel like 10 years ago when I was moving incorrectly. And I pray that God align me back up on my purpose and on my path. You know what I mean? I pray that my nigga really didn't feel no way. And if he did, my nigga, I got my chin out. Take your best shot and take that shit with the chin. Boy, do what you do. You know what I mean? Like, all good. Like, it's love. And I pray that, you know, I pray that y'all are like, forgive a nigga for like the misstep and then I can get back to my true path. Cause I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Past 2 days felt terrible. Like, it let me know how good I've been sleeping for the past 10 years. So all of that to say, man, I want to now perform the song that's a reminder to me of getting back on the right path and getting in tune with God. And the name of the song is called Love Yours. I want to do that for you.
Maybe I missed it, but the quote that everybody keeps saying is, we're taking that off streaming services. Nigga said, J. Cole said To Pimp a Butterfly was trash and hasn't been able to sleep for 3 days. Now he's trying to get a take off streaming. This is crazy, man. Okay, let's go to the culture. What the culture thinks about this weak pussy.